Hey everybody, welcome to Boost and Jeans Riders. This is a very, very important video that will and probably can help your channel out. And this is about audio. How important is audio to you? First of all, hold on a second, everybody. Look at this view. Look at that. That is Mount Diablo. Look at that. Wow. I am coming from a park that Cake and I go to when we just want to get our hug up romance on, and obviously we don't record that. I just happen to be out riding a Twister today and turn up in this park. But yeah, this is a very important video. How important is audio to you? Before I start on this rant, think about it. How many people may have turned off your video because of your audio? Think about it. How many people may have turned off your video because of poor quality audio? And before I go on and on, let me give you a little background that you probably don't know about Cake and I. And it has a bearing on audio in this video. We were owners and operators of a disc jockey company here in California. We started up on it and operated 100% and trained DJs for over 30 years. And because it was our company, we were responsible for everything, even audio. Okay, we just finished setting up. We gotta go get dressed. Serato DJ. Our wedding setup. And the reason we have black setup today and not white. And then from Mobile DJ, Northern California, I'm DJ Bounce. Behind the camera is Cake. That's Cake. Which made me really learn how to be my own audio engineer. I was my own DJ, my own audio engineer, my own MC. All these things that I've done, and I've done extremely well, because at one point in time we stopped doing just events and started doing weddings only, because after all, that's where the money is, in a wedding. And we perfected our audio. The microphone that we had, the lapel mic, that the system that we used for the bride and groom, caused an excess, listen to this, $800, over $800, even back then. So you get what you pay for. A lot of people that was using cheap microphones was not getting the business that we was getting, because obviously we work with videographers. We wasn't in the video part of it. And then we had the microphone we using was Synthesizer, and then our handheld wireless microphone system was Shure, some of the top brand. So we put a lot of money into our business and drop it back into the business in order to perfect it. So with that, I knew about how to make audio sound perfect, perfected audio. With that, I want to bring that to you. Now, as time went on and we started doing motovlog, I had to learn new stuff, but I used what I was trained in, or what I knew about. I had to pull over for a second. I knew about audio, use that inside of a helmet. And with that in mind, let's talk about microphones. First of all, like I said, you get what you pay for. Don't buy a bunch of cheap microphones, because that could be the reason that your audio is bad, and it may not be that you have a bad recording. Get you a nice microphone. And I know some of the top microphones are, hold on, I gotta pull over again, my phone buzzing. That might be people calling me, letting me know that Cake tire is ready for pickup. Where was I? Microphones. Yeah, Cake and I have an extremely cheap microphone, and I'll tell you why we use that particular microphone, and then for the most part, while audio still come out good. But the purpose of a microphone The purpose of a microphone is to enhance your voice, to enhance and raise the audio of your voice. It's not for you to scream in it. So the first thing when you're doing your motovlog, don't scream. Now, when I'm riding on the freeway, because I ride with my visor up 100% of the time, well, unless I'm in rain, but when I'm riding on the freeway, I have a tendency to scream. Then I got to think, okay, lower your voice. You have a microphone, lower your voice, because you don't want your voice to go start clipping. Your video start clipping, it's all distorted. People turn it off because they can't hear what you're saying, and it's horrible. Now, if you're out doing scenery ride, I could care less about what you're saying. I'm looking at the video. If that's your intent of the video, then that's fine. But if you have a topic, and like this is a good topic, and you want people to hear you, then you got to talk normal. No need to yell. But you got to take pride. Just take a little time to learn whatever editing program you use. Learn the audio part of that editing program. And then you really don't have to really struggle with your audio. But it's all about the microphone also. And I know Purple Panda is a popular mic. The Sony have a really pretty good mic, and Yeti have a pretty good mic. But what are those mics? Those mics are lapel mics. These microphones are not designed to be put inside the helmet. They are not designed to be close to our mouth. Lapel mics are designed to be 6 to 8, sometimes 10 inches away from your mouth on your lapel. That's why they call lapel mic. But we put them in a helmet and we struggle, as so did I, we struggle to get clarity, crystal clear sound during our motovlogs. However, if you are using a digital recorder, or if you're using, a lot of people went to using their DJI and Rode mics inside the helmet, which not designed to be put inside your helmet, you have control over the gain. Set your gain low, not all the way down, but set it low to when you're not clipping, you're not going in the red zone, because it's easier to raise the volume of a lower volume, not extremely low, than it is to clean up distortion. That's why you always got to pay attention. You guys saw those deer hanging out in the middle of the day on the side of the road? Pay attention. And that was a nice swerve, even though they didn't come out on the road. But anyway, so set your gain if you have that. Now, if you don't have a gain and you're doing exactly what we're doing, and a lot of people would say this, and they use this, and some of the recordings come out great, and a lot of them come out horrible. They'll go directly from whatever camera they're using, and that's what we hear. And then we hear a lot of wind noise, tons of engine sound. Now, don't get me wrong, I like a good rumble of a motorcycle, but your wind and your motorcycle level can't be the same as your voice level. And if you're playing music and those things go exactly where they belong, in the background. Your voice should be up here, everything else background. To the point to where we still can hear cars, we still can hear your engine, but if it's on the same level, especially if you're not a loudspeaker, if it's on the same level, then it's horrible. If you got a topic and you're trying to talk about this important topic and all I hear is wind noise and motorcycle sound, good as the topic is, I may turn it off. And if I may turn it off, imagine how many others turning it off. And you're doing it to get people to watch it because you're trying to get a point across, or you're trying to get your topic across. If not, then why even put the video up? You know, and sound cutting off, cut that out the video. Sound is extremely important. They say that sound is, your audio is 50% of your video. When it comes to motovlog, you got to think audio is 75% of the video, so you want crystal clear, ouch, crystal clear audio. You want your audio to be crystal clear so your audience can hear you. Now, I don't have a loud pipe, but when I dial in my audio, and I'm going to talk about presets in a minute, this is important. I dial in my audio to where you can hear some of the wind, some of the ambient, but you're going to hear my voice. But if you have pipes, I still want to hear the rumble, but not to where it's I can't hear your voice. I can't hear what you're talking about. So audio is that important, people. It is that important. So take a little time, take pride, take a little time to learn your program and use your audio. And don't always come directly out of your camera. Now let me talk about presets. Then I'm going to talk about the microphone, the cheap microphone that we use. Presets. Like right now, I have a preset for me riding in my daily riding back road. Once you set that perfected sound up, you don't have to keep doing it every time you get on your bike. You save that as a preset, and I know most programs, decent programs anyway, have where you can save your audio preset. So when I get home, if I feel this is not good enough, and I know coming out my camera, I'm not crazy over it, feel it isn't good enough, I am going to dump the preset on here and then I tweak that a little bit. Or if the preset come out perfect, I don't really have to do anything with my audio. So save your presets. And now I know, before I go on, I want to talk about voice isolation. This is extremely important also. There's an app that will isolate your voice, and there are programs that can isolate your voice. But if you use that 100%, it's probably going to sound too robotic, synthesized, and don't sound like you. And I know when you put your shield down, you start sounding like you're in a box. But learn about low pass and high pass filter, or low and high pass cut, and that'll take care of that. Trust me. But do not use the voice isolation at 100%. Listen to it, and if you got to get a good pair of headphones, use a good pair of headphones and listen to how you sound. They'll pick up all that robotic sound and dial it down to 50% and start bringing it up as needed. And you can take out the background noise if it's noise that you don't want us to hear, and we can still hear your motors or little wind noise to show that you are riding, because all that's important. You're riding a motorcycle, you want people to be immersed into it. So that's why you do that. So if you use one of the I know there's one app, so if your program don't have it, that you can purchase the app and you can make it perfect. And then, like I say, save your presets. Like I even have a preset to when I ride on the freeway. When I'm on a freeway riding with all the wind noise, instead of me going in my program and taking all day editing, I throw that freeway riding app on it. I very seldom talk when I'm on a freeway, but when I do, this is why it come out clearer, because I've done my homework. Do your homework. Take pride in your audio. Now, how we do this, how you hear what I'm doing now. I use my editing program to give you the best quality sound I can give you. No doubt about that. It's not coming directly out of our camera, but our microphone is plugged directly into this camera. We went away from the digital, even though the digital recorders are excellent, but we went away from that because if I'm riding and all of a sudden a topic come up, I don't have to stop, pull it out, set my gains and all that extra stuff. So I want to come directly out of the GoPro. But the microphone we're using is extremely cheap microphone. It's a microphone that's designed to be in front of or close to your mouth. It's a cheap gaming microphone that we purchased off Amazon because I saw someone do a video on that when I was getting away from Purple Panda. And I say, that's perfect because the microphones are designed to be close to your mouth. Now you put them in a helmet, and obviously anything you put in a helmet can sound boxy, but that's where the low pass cut or low cut filters and high filters come in. So once you do that, you are set. That's exactly what we do. Now I know Cardo has where you can record on it as well as Cena. And I know Cardo, you have no control over the voice isolation. Now this video don't have anything to do with audio when you're off the bike. That's a whole different story. I think I have that down to a science. But if you're riding and you showing background and all this, I'm at a stoplight on a portable stoplight on my twisted back road to my house, and it's 6-minute wait. But I digress. But video quality is good or great, but audio is more important to the video. Your topic, I can listen to your topic all day and walk away. Don't need to see the video. Take pride and work on your audio, people. That's all I'm saying. I could go on and on with this, and I know there's a lot of stuff that I missed, but I just wanted to let you guys know, if you are a motor vlogger and you're not taking pride in your audio, if your audio level is the same as the wind noise, the engine noise, it probably sounds like crap, honestly. So work on it, and we can do this together, and we can all start watching each other videos and understanding what we're saying. That's all I have for today. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and put some comments. I live off comments. But if y'all riding, remember, ride long, ride hard, ride strong, but most importantly, ride safe. From Boots and Jeans Riders, I'm Rich, and I'm out. Peace. Now I can finish these twisties.